Back at Little River again for another day of fun in the sun and the heat. Got to 101 yesterday officially, and we're looking for 100 again today. Fortunately, this side here, it ends up being in the shade by about 1 o'clock. Back here to work on the same area as before. Got the little hole going in the gravel bar, and you can see we've worked on this gravel bar over a period of time quite a bit. It's always produced well. But we're going to get back to it and see what we get into, and if we get into something good, or even if we don't, we'll be back and take some more footage of it. River's definitely coming down now. It's about 1.3 on the gauge, which is pretty well summertime low. It will get lower if we don't get any rain, and there's no rain in the forecast right now. So we'll catch you again here in a few minutes. Alright, very first pan. You can see quite a lot of flakes in there. One pretty good sized one and several small ones. That's a pretty good start for the day. And somebody told me the spot was cleaned out. Alright, second pan. And some more good stuff again. Looks like I'm just now starting to get into the better stuff. Definitely a pretty good looking pan. Alright, Evan's starting to run a pan of material out of here. You can see from the color of it, it's really sticky stuff. Anytime we're in the really sticky stuff in here, it tends to have quite a lot of gold in it. I've done 3 pans so far, and they've all pretty well looked the same. Lots of small stuff and some pretty good sized flakes too. So there's a lot of larger gravel mixed in here. Pretty well the gradation of the gravel goes from large all the way down to small. Lots of sand. The black sand is not really real thick over in here, but there's quite a bit of gold showing up in here, so it's looking really good. You can see the color of the water after he's been in there for a bit. Alright, here's Evan's first pan. You can see a couple of really large flakes and a lot of smaller ones mixed in. The spot's really shaping up to be really good today. We're continuing to work in the hole. We kind of ran out of the high grade for just a few minutes, more back to medium grade. I even had one pan that didn't have anything, which is highly unusual. As I kind of continue on along the pattern of where I've been finding the better gold, it got me about half a pan of material just to see what it was going to look like. And it looked pretty good. You can see quite a lot of pieces in there. So I'm going to continue to work in that direction, and we'll see what happens. Alright, you can see another pan in. It's still looking pretty good. It's not really super high grade, but it's not bad. Starting to warm up a little bit. Fortunately, we got some cloud cover. So we're working the same area of the gravel bar. It's still producing good. If you take a look at the material in the pans, you can see it's really gooey and stuck together, clay type material. I think we're getting close to a clay layer, but we're still into some pretty good sized gravel. Still showing good color. You can tell from the water there all the clay minerals in it. Anyway, we're going to get back to work here. It'll be time to eat lunch in just a few. We're back. We ate lunch. I took a short break, and we're back to digging the hole again. Still giving good color. You kind of have to follow the better spots. This had a pretty decent pan. Not really great high grade stuff, but it's not bad. So we're going to get back to it and see what else we can get out. So far it's been a good day. A little on the cloudy side, but it kind of helps keep the heat down. We'll check with you a little bit later. Alright, I started to uncover some new gravel I haven't worked yet. You can see I'm in some decent gold right there. And also in this pan here, you can see something that came out of some pan tailings.
Up Tim Jordan.
It's hard to catch all of it. It's so flat. So we're going to get to digging back over in here and see where the bigger rocks are. I'm going to start moving those off and working that material underneath there. It's looking good so far. Alright, we're back. We're winding it up here. We've had a pretty good day. starting to get really hot. Fortunately, this spot's in the shade for most of the day. Even now it's in the shade. You can see we continue to work on the hole. It's about twice the size it was before, still not really huge. You can see there's a lot of big rocks. You know, quite a few of them volleyball to basketball size. If you look in the bank, and you can't see it because the lighting's not really good right now, you can see that this gravel deposit extends on up into the bank, up into the hillside. So I think what we have along through here is an exposure of some ancient bench gravels from where the river used to run. The way the material's all stuck together and pretty hard. Lots of big rocks. It really looks different than the material you get out midstream or even on the other side. I think the river's been working over toward the other side over the years, and probably some of this is some older deposits. It's some pretty good looking gold. Pretty decent day. One small picker, and here's just a quick shot of it in the pan. I'll do some more pictures of it when I get home. Whoa. As you can see, it's pretty thick in there. Oh, anyway, you can see the mimosa trees are still at it. Water's dropping down. It's about 1.3 on the gauge now, and it's probably around 100 degrees. So we're going to call it a day and head to the house, and we'll catch you on the flip side.